Hello, this is JM83, and this is Restoring the Blades. So, season 2 now. We are still in League 1, unfortunately, after the playoff final calamity, not final, playoff semi-final calamity. And I will show you the transfers we've done. It's been a bit of a squad overhaul this window. So here are the outs, like Campbell Rice, who else? Neil Collins left to Hearts on a free. Then I've just sold a few of the players I didn't want anymore, like Gerard Jakubovic, Wolford, Dunn, and Coos are all moved on, all for varying fees. None of them are terrible fees. And then the ins are more important. So Martinez and Bielik from our affiliates Arsenal. Then Connor Washington on loan from QPR, Colket, Edgar, Egan, Upswin, Drazen, Towell and Keller. All of them on like most of them on frees apart from the bottom two. So that leaves the squad looking like this. So I'll show you some of the new signings. Emiliano Martinez is a very good goalkeeper on loan from Arsenal. I think he'll be a good player for us this season. The main problem last season was defending and keeping clean sheets, as you know. So I think Martinez can help with that because Jakubovic kept 4 clean sheets last season. I don't know how many Long got. George Long. He got 6, so not great. So that's why we've got a new keeper in. And then who else? Bielik is a quite a good centre back, so decent from Arsenal. No fees or anything. Then Drazan, I got on a free. I didn't know much about him, but I got him on trial. He looks very good actually. 15 acceleration, 13 pace, 15 crossing is the main thing. And that's quite high for this division. So hopefully he can be good for us. Mark Winelsey came back from loan. And then basically it's been a bit of a squad overhaul. We've still got Billy Sharp up front. How's Lou Reed's injury for? Not long. Okay. So yeah, that is basically how the team looks now. And I'm going to play the first game of the season. So this is going to be the team. Actually, I'll switch to Brayford back in. So Martin is in goal. Brayford, Besley, Bielik, Kellett, Flynn, Basham, Cavalier, Tal, Drazan. So we could try and pack the midfield basically. I played this at the in the semi-finals last year, and it worked reasonably well. And then Billy Sharp up front on his own. Hopefully he can carry us to some sort of victory. So can't put Ed Upson there, obviously. So we'll have to put Stefan Skugel on the bench, and let's get into it. So Carlisle are the opponents today, and they've just got promoted from League 2, so we should be beating them. And they're playing a 3-1-4-2, which is interesting to say the least. You don't often see the computer play anything that isn't like a 4 at the back formation at least. So Jabo Abere, I know, scored a lot of goals in League 2 in real life. I don't know how many he got in the game. I don't know much about their team really other than that. So there's no need to any instructions, and I'll say play a game and the result will come. There we go. Alright, first chance. Flynn's on a corner. Here Flynn's going to pick it back up after it's cleared. Billy Sharp's there, and Billy Sharp's made it 1-0 already. So that's a good start. 1-0, Billy Sharp from a corner. So yeah, this season I'm not going to do as many episodes because you've sort of seen all the League 1 before, and because we're so bad at defending last season, I sort of bottled it and lost the playoffs when we should have probably got automatic promotion. So there'll probably be less episodes this season, which hopefully we can get promoted. And Bielik's picked it up after a free kick. He's tackled though. Bere's on the ball. It's a 1-on-1. Brayford's tackled him though, only as far as Little though, and Carlisle are coming forward. We've got more people back now, but it's still not away, and Martin's easy save. So yeah, there'll probably be less episodes this season than there were last year, last season. So I'll probably do like 4, or not 4, about 6 probably. Right, another chance. Richie Towell, the new signing's on a free kick to Brayford now. Carlisle got everyone behind the ball. Bielik is on it to Richie Towell again. Cavalier. Oh no, they're going to come forward now. Ibere's on it. Out to Watt. That's a first time ball, but Besley's there easily. Get in. Oh no, Flynn's not made the challenge. Flynn's cleared it away though. There we go, up to Sharp. What's Billy Sharp going to do with it? So he's dribbling a bit, but he's not really beating anyone. Passed it back to Flynn now. Cavalier. Richie Towell. Ryan Flynn is back on the wing. He's whipped it. Drazan's there, and Drazan scored. It's going well, 2-0. I don't think this is showing that it's going to be really easy this season though, because obviously Carlisle have just got promoted, so they're probably favourites relegation, I imagine. Here it is in 3D. Ryan Flynn just runs down the right into Drazan, the new signing, and the Austrian puts us 2-0 up. Come over half time now, and nothing else has happened apart from those 2 goals, which I'm not too bothered about because 2-0 up at half time is a very good place to be. And I'm impressed with Ryan Flynn already with 2 assists, and Drazan's doing all right with the goal coming in from left mid. So we'll just keep it going. It's going all right. Right, highlight 52nd minute now. Brayford's thrown it to Sharp. Billy Sharp to Ryan Flynn. Cavalier out to Brayford again. There's a left mid at the back post. Drazan is there. Gillespie saves. I thought it was going to be a second for the Austrian then. I don't know what his first name is. It's Drazan, but what is his first name? Christopher, that's a good first name. Chris Drazan. So, Carlisle on a counter-attack here. I don't know if it's going to come to anything. Ibere, Bielik's putting a foot though, and Cavalier to Kellett. Up to Sharp, but oh, he does get there. Granger with a bad challenge. Sharp is going to get there. Can he finish? Billy Sharp, yes he can. 3-0. Decent result. Well, it's not a result yet, but it's a decent football performance by Sheffield United Football Club. Yeah, just Granger was messing around with it for too long, and Billy Sharp ran through and poked it home. Not missing that. Goalkeeper had no chance. 3-0. Another highlight here. Martinez on a free kick. Up to Sharp. He doesn't win it though. Granger knocks it down to Basham. Towel out to Flynn. Ryan Flynn down the right wing. Ryan Flynn, that's going to be a red card. I've seen this all too much before. Sanchez Watt gets his second yellow and he's off the pitch. And they're down to 10 men. So I couldn't really ask for anything better than this result really. Cavalier, yeah, cleared. After red cards, the chance doesn't normally come to anything. And this will be challenged and it'll be cleared. There we go. There's another highlight now. Martinez up to Flynn. They're playing very narrow now, so you look at the bottom left. Ryan Flynn into Billy Sharp for his hat-trick and he gets it. 4-0. Their formation here is a 3-1-3-2. They're extremely narrow. And when I was doing the pitch this season, I decided to make it wider. I made it the maximum size it could be. Oh, we're away. It doesn't matter. Yeah, nice one, me. Thanks for that. So, yeah. 4-0. Oh, highlight for Carlisle. Bielik with the clearance. So is Flynn going to get there first? No, Granger does. Into Joyce. Carlisle going to create something at Bere. Nods it down to Kellett, who clears. Atkinson nods it back in, though. Kennedy with the knockdown to Joyce again. Noble. Can't still Sheriff. Can we get it away? Ibere is going to knock it down to Little. And Little shoots and it's off the bar and Martinez claims it. Good save. Right, Ryan Flynn on a free kick. 74th minute now. Granger picks it up, though. And knocks it to Brayford here. Kellett to Towel. Cavalier. Richie Towell now. Out to Ryan Flynn. He's going to get there. Flynn knocks it inside to Drazan again. Ooh. Was that off the bar? I don't know. It might have just been put back across. But Richie Towell picks it up. Tackle by Kennedy, and that'll probably be that. Right, last chance of the game probably. Colke, I've subbed on to Drazan. Off the post again. Drazan's been looking quite dangerous. I made some subs to save the legs of some people. Edgar, Colke, and McNulty came on. Just to rest the more important players. So yeah, a comprehensive 4-0 victory, unless we make it another here, which I don't think is going to happen. Kennedy knocked it away. And that'll probably be the end of the game. But yeah, 4-0 win on the first game of the season. That is a way to stamp your authority. So I'm very pleased with that. Hopefully we can go up this year. That is the aim, automatic promotion. So we don't have to go through the playoffs again, because we know how that normally goes for Sheffield United. So yeah, good result, 4-0. We had the same number of shots on target, which is much better than them. So I'm at the game against Burton now, and there's only been one game in between. That was the Blackpool game, which we lost, but I'm not too bothered because it was a Capital One Cup, and we basically changed everyone, so it won't impact on the team morale at all, really. And it's Capital One Cup, I don't really care about it that much. So this is the team for the game against Burton. So we have a new signing on the bench, you may see. Junior here. He is a born midfielder just because James Wallace, wherever he is here, who was our sub born midfielder, got a 10-month injury, so he's out for the season, which is a great start. So Junior will be very much the junior to Chris Basham, but we still needed a player in just to do that job. So he's here. So the team today, Martez in goal, Williams, Besley, Bielik, Kellett. Williams is there because Brayford's picked up a small injury as well. So then Drazan on the left, Adams on the right, Basham, Towell and Reed in midfield, then Billy Sharp up front on his own. To after his hat-trick last week, hopefully he can continue that form. First chance of the game, Kellett's on a corner here. Billy Sharp's picked up in the edge of the box. Out to Drazan. Sharp's picked up again, out to Reed now. Can we work something? Drazan's in on goal. Drazan, oh, it didn't go in. Just saying his name a few times isn't going to help him put the ball in the back of the net. So it remains 0-0. Another highlight. Marte's on the goal kick. Up to Sharp. Is he going to win that? No, he isn't. But Basham collects the second ball. I think as far as Weir now. Burton are coming forward with it. Or they're not. They're going back to left back. Ishmael now. Up to Delfanuso. Oh, don't give a penalty away. Good save by Martinez. That's the sort of thing it wouldn't have had saved last season by Jakupovic or George Long. So that's a good reason for a goalkeeper like Martinez to be here at the club. Half time now, nothing much has happened. Drazan's not having the biggest impact, but I'm going to leave him on for a bit. I'm going to get a bit annoyed because we're at home. And Burton are pretty terrible. I think. They might not be, but I've just said they are. So yeah, hopefully we can break the deadlock in the second half at some point. Alright, highlight here. Burton have got a deep throw in. We're going to win that. Besley now. Up to Bielik. Kellett. There's a lot of space for Drazan to run into. Here he is. Christopher Drazan. What's he going to do? Can he drill past one? No, whips it to Billy Sharp. And that's the 15 crossing that you get with him. I could have subbed him off, I didn't. And now he's assisted a great goal. And Billy Sharp poked it home. It's 1-0. Drazan with a great assist with the good cross. And it's satisfying to see because I've put all the instructions on. And he's done exactly that. Early crosses to the far post and Billy Sharp's there to knock in. Here it is again, Drazan. He doesn't really drill past him. He just sort of waits for him to stand out the way, and then Sharp's there on the 6-yard line just to poke it home. A few seconds now. It's the end of the game. Nothing else has really happened at all since the goal. So another solid win. Not quite as solid as last time, but a 1-0 hopefully if we don't concede now, which is looking unlikely. So we can kick on from here. Another win. So 1-0 full time against Burton. So still top of the league after 2 games. Jordan Williams gets man of the match. Everyone plays quite well, really, apart from Adams. Well, Adams is alright. Besley's not too great. But Adams had a lot of speculation around him. So I had bids from like Aston Villa for Adams. And I've had bids for Reed as well, but Reed's not been that annoyed by it. But Adams is a bit unhappy that he can't leave to go to a better division, but he's staying anyway. Because I don't really care about his feelings. So, yeah, that's the end of the game. And top of the league, still only 4 shots on target, which is a bit disappointing. But a good start to the league. We're out of the Capital One Cup, which isn't really a problem. But we're not going to repeat the heroics of last season when we got to the quarter-final. But yeah, good start. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, then leave a like. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. And this has been JY83, and I will see you next time.